Hello everyone. Let me just make sure I get set up over here and we'll see if anyone else jumps on real quick. When you jump on, let me know that you can hear me. I'm always afraid people, I'm just going to be sitting here talking and it's going to be silent. And like I said, we're just going to wait to see if anyone else jumps on here real quick. I hope everyone had a good holiday. I thought I'd be more prepared to do this today, but of course I was running around last minute like usual. But it's been a good couple past days, so I can't complain. Cannot complain. Although I am really tired. It's been a long couple of days. So what we are going to be working on today is we started a brush stroke tumbler. Probably a good 3, maybe even 4 weeks ago. I've just been super busy with trying to get orders and gifts and everything done. I think you guys all understand that. But I started this a while ago. If you'd like to see the first 2 parts, this is the 3rd part, just go to the events tab on the CDTC page, and you can just look through the old events and kind of find it there. The first part we worked on just designing our brushstroke pattern and printing, or did we print? I think we printed it and applied it that day. Maybe that was second part. See, now I'm all confused. It's been so long ago. I think the first part we just designed the brushstroke, where I find my elements for it, kind of the way that I choose how many glitters and how many brushstroke patterns I use, because you don't want it to be too busy. And then the second part was where we printed and applied. This time I used a full sheet of printable vinyl. And then I just got that epoxied until smooth. And then earlier today I did my spray painting. Usually what I do is I'll tape off where I know I don't want it to go any higher before I spray. Because as you can see, I oversprayed on a lot of spots, so that just means that's more that I have to clean, which I'm not the best at doing this. So if it ends up not working and I have to just take this paint off of it, we can just always try again. But it is dry. For the 2 colors I used, I did the first coat I used was just a gray, a light gray, and then I just used a navy blue. And then pretty much we're going to work on cleaning that off. I always start off with acetone nail polish remover. I use coffee filters. I like those better than paper towels, but I have some paper towels here too, just because sometimes they work better for certain spots. And I also have some rubbing alcohol. This one is only 70%, so we're gonna see what we can do with it. But I couldn't find my other alcohol anywhere because my room is still kind of just a crazy mess from, like I said, getting orders sent out and all of that stuff. And I'm still trying to get orders out, but those people are patient, knew that they ordered a little bit late, so. So basically what I'm trying to do when I clean it up is clean up enough of the middle spot to where our brush stroke shows all the way through cleanly, and just kind of having some maybe rough and ragged edges where the paint and the brush stroke meet. And I always start off with the acetone first, just because it works really well to get the paint off. I go through a lot of 100% acetone just because that's what I use to clean the insides of my tumblers when I'm done as well. And I'm sure sometimes the people at Walmart and all of those places wonder why I need so much nail polish. But you know, you do what works. So how was everybody's holiday. Hopefully it was good. Ours was pretty good. We started quite a few days ago. Drove to Colorado Springs to visit family. And just kind of been busy ever since. It was really weird this year. I live in Wyoming, and for those of you that don't know anything about Wyoming, it's extremely windy and cold during the winters. I've gotten used to it, but people who move here say it's miserable. It's just, the other day we had a warning of winds of up to 90 miles per hour. It was so windy I couldn't even sleep that night. It was a little crazy. But yesterday on Christmas we actually had like a really nice sunny day with no wind, and all the kids who got their presents yesterday got to go outside and play with them, which I can't remember the last time that's ever been able to happen here. So it was really nice. So basically I'm just starting from the middle out because I don't know how far I want this to go. I'll kind of decide that as I go on. As you can see, the reason why you use the alcohol instead of the acetone is because this will leave smudges, and the alcohol will clean it up enough to where it's not really smudging it more and making it look worse. So I'm really just taking my coffee filters, my acetone, and it will be messy. And if you mess up, that's okay. I always say everything's fixable. My son had a great Christmas. He got his first cell phone, and he has been a madman, sending me gifts. Gifts. He likes the puppy ones, so, you know, I'm okay with that. So yeah, now you can start to kind of see that brush stroke pattern that we chose through there. And we'll just keep cleaning it up until we like it. And with this one, I really didn't want too much of a decal just because I want people to focus on the brush stroke, because I thought this one turned out really pretty. So I chose a really simple cut file SVG design to use with this. And I haven't cut it yet. I'm not even really sure what color I want to do it in yet. If I can get away with it, I am going to try this blue holographic vinyl that I have, but it might be too thin to where I really don't want to mess with it and cut it a million times until it works. So we'll see. And if you don't want colored hands, wear gloves. I can tell you, I pretty much always have paint on my hands somewhere. This is from spray painting earlier, so. Which is funny, because then I go to work at my day job, and when we're in meetings, people see my hands and they automatically assume I'm a painter. And they think that I can draw and paint, and I'm like, look, if it weren't for the computer, I wouldn't be able to design anything for these tumblers. Because I am not an artist in that sense. I feel like my stick figures even need work. I'm struggling. What did everyone get for Christmas? I'm sure some of us got some pretty cool stuff. I got a new heat press. It's an 8-in-1, so I have attachments to where I can do different size plates and mugs and hats. And I've already used the mug press. It worked pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. This was like my first press, so there's a couple things I need to work on, but that is one of the things I've made with my new gift. Because sometimes I do like just having a coffee mug that I can warm up in the microwave throughout the day, because I drink a lot of coffee. And I also get distracted easily, so sometimes when I want my coffee and it's cold, I have to pour it out of my tumbler and into a cup, and so I like my mugs too. And this really just requires a lot of elbow grease. So now you can, oh, almost. So now you can pretty much almost see what kind of brush stroke. All the glitters on here are CDTC. I will get off, when I'm done, I will get off and put the glitter names in the comments, because I'm going to be honest, my brain's not working all the way right now. I do believe this is Dion. It's one of my favorite purples that Emily has. And then I believe this blue is, oh goodness, Notice. You know, I'm really bad with these names. Usually I look it up before I get on the live. But I love all these glitters. And most of these are glitters that I've gotten from the boxes. I think that the boxes are super worth the value that you get every month. I have so many new and different choices just from buying these boxes for, I think I've been buying the boxes now for about a year. And I haven't missed one since my first one. I don't think that I will ever miss one. It's almost something that I just plan in my budget now every month. So if you haven't tried the boxes, try the boxes, because they're worth it. So I'm trying to decide how far I want the paint to go up. So I'm just going to work on one side now. Or I guess one half now, the top half, until I get that where I want it. So one thing I have learned when using the acetone and the coffee filter is that when you initially, get your every time you put your acetone on there, the coffee filter is going to absorb a lot of that. And if you press extremely hard when you're rubbing, it's just going to drip and go everywhere. And it's going to cause things like that you really don't want to happen. And that's fixable. It's perfectly fine. But usually after I put the acetone on the coffee filter every time, I'm barely pressing. Just lightly going back and forth, and it's taking that off. And then once you get a lot of that new acetone off there, then you can really go in there to get those little hard pieces off. But then it's not going to drip everywhere. Probably should have grabbed more coffee filters, but I didn't think I was going to need that many. And if you missed the live and you're watching this afterwards and you have questions, feel free to comment on the post and I will answer as many questions as I can. Because sometimes there's things that I don't think about that I'm doing that maybe people have a question on. So by all means, ask questions, because sometimes I just don't think of saying everything. And I figured today might be kind of quiet in here just because it is the day after Christmas. A lot of people like to go shopping. I know my son wanted me to take him out so he could spend his money in gift cards, but I told him no, because I knew the stores were going to be busy and I just wasn't having it. So we got some deliveries from Walmart that are headed our way, because I was not going to step foot in the store, but I needed a few things for some orders. Hear my dog outside barking at somebody. And if anyone has any tips or tricks for me on to make this process easier, let me know. Because I love these cups, but I don't like doing this. And like I said, usually I would have taped off the middle of the tumbler so I wouldn't have to clean this much. But I thought I wouldn't overspray this time, and I thought wrong. Yeah, that's usually what I do, is I usually do the acetone first, and then I do the alcohol second. Because I think the first time I tried this, somebody told me just to use alcohol. And I scrubbed, and I scrubbed, and I scrubbed, and it didn't work. It didn't work, and I was exhausted and frustrated, so I think I stripped that one. And I said, we'll do it another time. You just don't do them. I know, I know. This one might be for me, though, because I really like it. So, it might be worth it. And I have all these brushstroke elements and all of that, and I love using them. Okay, we're making progress, making progress. Oh goodness, Cody. It's so funny that you say that, kick rocks. Where I'm at in Wyoming, every June, ever since I was born and I can remember, we have had something called Super Day. And Super Day was like a little one-day carnival in the park. It was free to go to. There was lots of free stuff for everybody to do, and then of course vendors and stuff like that. Like I said, it's just, we've always had it. It's never been a year where we haven't had it until 2 years ago, and our mayor at the time decided that they were going to charge everybody for Super Day, and the community was kind of a little upset just because it was something that no matter, you know, what family you were a part of, it was something you could go do. But when everyone started complaining, that's what she told all of us here is you guys can just go kick rocks. And that was the first time I ever heard that, was when the mayor told everybody to kick rocks. And people were none too pleased over that response. Needless to say, she's not our mayor anymore. It is what it is, but I do miss Super Day. It really was a good thing for the community and all the kids. Because we also have something called Frontier Days, which is a big week of rodeos, and there's a carnival, and that's really the only time we ever get tourists here, and we're not a big tourist destination except during Frontier Days. And so Super Day was just something for all of us, where we didn't have to deal with people except for people who lived there, and it was nice. What did everyone eat yesterday? Squeak, squeak, squeak. Okay, Getting there. We're almost getting there on the top. We don't cook a big meal on Christmas Day, and people think that's weird. We just do finger foods, hang out for a couple hours, and then we all go home and enjoy ourselves. And I've always liked that about my family. And then that means I don't have to cook for the day. Ooh, I love turkey though, but my significant other, he does not, so we don't cook turkey in the house because I'd be the only one that would eat it, and that just seems a little silly. So I'm a little jealous of your turkey. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. And then my son, he's like a self-proclaimed vegetarian except for high-end steak and bacon. He doesn't like anything else except for salad. He likes salad. He can eat salad all damn day long. Usually to make time pass quicker when I'm doing this, I'm binge watching murder shows. Putting a mask on Wonder Woman. A mask on Wonder Woman. Well, you'll have to show pictures. Pro Mask Anti-Bra Feminist Cup. That sounds interesting. That sounds really interesting. When I was, when I first started my associate's degree in human services, we always had to do community projects, of course. Makes sense. But one of them, some girl wanted to do a Burn the Bra event in the middle of downtown. And so we found a legal way to hold a Burn the Bra event for everybody. And the fire department was there, and they all had a good time. And actually quite a few people from the community showed up, and I was really surprised. Okay. I think. I'm probably making some really interesting faces while I'm scrubbing that. My kid got money for Christmas, of course. A couple days ago, he got $100 from his aunt, and well, he wanted to spend it all on Roblox, and I said, absolutely not. And he cried for a little bit, and then he understood for a little bit, and then he tried to get us to reconsider for a little bit, and then he finally accepted it. I don't know if any of your guys' kids play Roblox, but my goodness. That works, Cody. Hi.
Ha! Told you I would. We're basically the only ones in here.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured today was probably going to be quiet.
So this is Wonder Woman with the mask.
Mm.
It's gonna say, it's going on a thing that says, what's it gonna say? It says yes to masks, no to bras. No to bras, yes to masks. Free the titty, save the city.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be a good one, I think. I hope. I really do hope so.
I really wish I would have taped this off now.
That's why I don't do breaststroke. No, it's not a breaststroke. I just wrote Wonder Woman brushstroke on here. It's not a brushstroke. No, and then I'm having to work on my laptop because my desktop crashed on me the other day, and I feel like I've gone back to the Stone Age designing in Cricut because I was using Illustrator and Photoshop and Silhouette. Yeah, I'm back. I'm down to Cricut, Scal, and Word. I've gone back to the Stone Age, and I don't like it.
I use my laptop just because I have a nice gaming laptop, and it works really well for me.
I like to use my desktop because the screen's huge.
Let's see.
I like my giant screen.
Not Roblox, but Fortnite. Try suspend. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard Fortnite's the same way about V-Bucks.
I don't know anything about Roblox or Fortnite. Well, I know some things about Fortnite because my husband plays it once in a while, but
see, we don't have Fortnite here, but he does get to play Roblox, and yeah, he wanted to spend his whole $100 on Roblox, and I was like, no.
Oh, that's crazy. That's nuts. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's go into Scal 5 here. Find you Scal 5. And don't you love it when that happens? When you have to go use programs that you haven't used since you first started crafting?
You know, Cricut was the first thing I ever really crafted with.
So, Keela knows too much about the Fortnite and the Roblox. Too
I
darn
do
much.
know the dances. I see the dances all the time. It's like there's that video on Facebook of, you know, like what it's like when you take your kids shopping and it's them just dancing through the aisles.
Mm-hmm. No, because I wasn't going to re-download Silhouette Business because I wasn't going to spend the money to do so when it's already on my desktop, but I just can't retrieve it. And I needed to do contour cuts. So I was like, fine, we'll re-download Scal 5 and call it a day.
Yeah, this. I told myself I will get this
No,
done
those brush
today.
strokes, you will, with some elbow grease and patience. Are you using any acetone to kind of start
Yeah,
it, or are
that's what
you
I
just
used
using
for most of
alcohol?
it. That's what I used for most of it was the acetone, and then I couldn't find my other alcohol, so I'm using 70%.
Ooh, that's where you're going wrong.
Yeah,
You gotta use 91 to 99.
I tried to find my spray bottle that I use for my molds, but my room's a little crazy right now. Hi, Emily.
It's a little messy. Emily's watching us. She's making sure we're being good.
she finds herself doing the Fortnite dances.
Of course she does.
I'm not a I can't dance to save my life.
I can't dance at all. That's my superpower, the inability to dance.
And it's not that I really can't hold a beat, because I did choir and like musicals and stuff like that. I just can't dance.
My body just doesn't move.
Hopefully you had a good Christmas too, Emily.
Of course she did. She had all those kids there. Had all the whole gang there having a good time. Ooh. Fonts. I hate choosing fonts.
Yeah, I did not want to go to the store today, so I ordered Walmart delivery.
There you go.
Ah.
That's the way to do it. That sounds like something I'd do.
All right.
What we usually do too.
I think we're getting there. Of course your kids could do that. I think it's just something kids are born with now. The
What, the
Fortnite dance
ability to
gene.
Fortnite?
They don't even have to play Fortnite to know how to do the dances.
Nope. I mean, I do enjoy the fun things that you can turn your people into. Like you can turn them like there's the Pancake Man. I do enjoy that one. Whoever thinks of these things is something else. That's all I have to say. God, this cup is going to be amazing. I can't wait to post it. Just imagine this vintage Wonder Woman on a platinum base. Just picture it.
Yeah, I want to see it when it's done.
I might have to make one for myself. I'm legit still in my pajamas. I have no orders to complete. Just relaxing after the Christmas rush. And then comes Valentine's Day.
You deserve a break.
She works hard, especially behind the scenes. People don't see exactly what all she does.
I would still be in my pajamas, but I did have to go out today, so I put jeans on.
I am still in my pajamas. I refuse to put on clothes today.
Yes, that's how you should do a live.
What,
She
in pajamas
says
or clothes?
that she'll just do something that she actually wants to do.
Good. You should have seen it earlier. I was pulling back the painter's tape on something I had sealed, and it was a paper cup. I had sealed it and had it prepped. It was like glittering up a couple months ago. And it just kind of ended up on the back burner. And I went to peel the tape. And Emily was on the phone with me too. And she just saw the pretty part of the paper lift with the tape.
No.
And we went, oh no. It was a sad time.
That sounds like it.
So I think it was destined for the strip bucket, but we're gonna figure something out to do with it, I think. I think we all have a lot of cups like that where they're destined for the strip bucket, but we don't want to put them there.
Yeah, I have quite a few over there.
There you go. That's the way to live.
Go into the store. I guess I would go into the store with pajamas.
I mean, pajamas now are just basically leggings and whatever you choose to wear on top of it. So it's just
See, and usually that's what I do when I guess, my comfortable stuff is leggings. I like leggings, so.
My package arrived at
the post office.
At 1:47. You think it'll come out today?
Possibly.
I started one with the December colors, Emily, and I need
to
finish it.
There was mail came by once already, but it'll probably come back by again later. No, Janelle, I think I'm gonna challenge. I'm gonna. I think what one of the lives that we should do is find something that was destined for our strip buckets and try to make it pretty.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You should. I feel like we both need to do a strip bucket live.
Yeah, I could probably find one over there to do something with.
I can find about 17 million of them.
Oh.
Because the moment a cup isn't perfect, I just chuck it.
It was definitely a moment. I think we've all had lots of those.
Well, if you go into my basement, you'll see that there's like the whole entire hog warehouse down there. So I'm like, I don't care. I'm just gonna chuck it. Yeah, I don't know how you do the brush strokes. I have done one, and I vowed to never do another one after that.
Like I said, usually I'll tape it off where I know I don't want it, and it doesn't take as long to clean it up. I just wasn't thinking this morning, but I was like, oh, I better spray that so it's dry before noon.
Yeah, for me, the hardest. I like really clean lines, so for me, the brush stroke's really hard for my brain to handle.
See, that's my problem too. Is because I like the straight lines and
clean, crisp.
I think that's why I have a hard time with Milky Way.
Every time I do a Milky Way, I call Emily. I mean, she walks me through every Milky Way I do because I cannot wrap my brain around them.
A busted can of biscuits.
See, Emily has a strip bucket cup that she can we can do our strip bucket live challenge with. That's a thing now. Damn it! I just made.
It'll be a thing.
Why did I do that? I just made more work for us. Why the hell did I do that?
I mean, it's a good idea though, because you know, there's lots of people that are like, oh, now I gotta throw this away, and it's like a lot of things are fixable or changeable.
Mhm. I think that's the beauty of the whole thing is that you can make something really pretty out of something real ugly. Is it bad that I was hoping the delivery man was going to back it up and stop at my house? Darn you, FedEx man. Darn you.
Hey, hey, hey.
Quick
Milky Ways are your jam, Emily. I'm jealous.
I know. Let's see here.
I did make one recently that I was happy with.
So on a platinum base, what color would you do your text and offset? Keep in mind it's classic Wonder Woman, so it's like the blues, the yellow, and the red. But I don't want to go red and yellow because it'll look like a McDonald's.
Hmm. And you said you're doing.
I have the white. I could go blue and white.
Yeah, that would look good. Because you said you're doing an offset.
Mm-hmm.
That would look good.
Yes, ma'am.
I think that'd look classy.
Hey, maybe Emily can create a series just for the Milky Ways.
Yes.
That would be amazing. I'm waiting for it to get warm so we can go out and hydro dip stuff again. I'm tired of being cold. I can't dip it in the cold.
No, we had a 90-mile-per-hour wind the other night.
Or you can't dip in that
It was
either.
crazy.
You guys just had insanity. That's what you had.
But it was nice and sunny yesterday, which was weird.
Good. It was sunny here, but it was just cold. I can deal with sunny, but sunny and cold, it's deceiving.
Go blue background, red text.
That's what I'm thinking. Blue and red. That could be fun. No to bras. Yes to math. Free the titty. Save the city. I only thought it was appropriate to give Wonder Woman a mask for this project. Trying to think here. What size cups am I doing this on? A 20, maybe? I think a 20. That sounds about right. A 20 skinny.
You've never done a dip, Emily? I guess I've never done it with the spray paint method.
No, we don't do dips with spray paint.
I've seen people do it, but it seems like a lot more of a hassle.
it's a pain in the butt. That's why I don't do them with spray paint.
I think the last time I dipped anything though was for the scavenger hunt, and I dipped Michael's lunchbox,
Oh, I remember
and
that.
he
Yeah,
was
he must have not been very
he was
happy about
not
that.
happy.
That was crazy.
That might have been one of the last times I actually ran too.
I hate running. Running's the devil.
Okay,
I'm trying to find a 20 skinny. I don't want to have to go downstairs.
I think I'm getting there.
I also just do this on the 25 duo and tell her tough titties. Is it bad that I tell a customer tough titties over their titty cup?
I guess it depends on what kind of custom.
It's my friend's sister. She's also going through chemo, so I think a duo would be best. That way she has the water bottle
Yeah.
option. So she's getting a duo. She has no choice. Plus, I like the idea of spill proof for her.
Yeah. Well, you need to try it, Emily.
You need to dip. When I dip,
I
you dip, we
was
dip.
just about to say that.
Ah. Yeah, I look at you stroking the brush over there.
My arm is tight.
Your arm looks like it's on fire.
So don't be like me. Don't be in a rush and tape off the spot that you know you want to show.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's probably the thing that I have the hardest time with is patience. I don't have a lot of patience, and
You don't practice patience well.
so I think that sometimes that's why I mess up on my tumblers. And I'm like, dang it! If I just would have been a little bit more patient, I wouldn't have to redo it. Oh, it was so much fun. It was pretty fun. It was crazy, but now we know things that we need to.
Somebody has to buy Rick's Mix
Yeah,
for
we
next
all
year.
need products. Which I think that there was one that they were getting rid of, but I don't know. Or maybe it was just the size of Rick's Mix that they were getting rid of. I need to order more fast set soon.
I just had my 2 gallons come in the other day.
I ran out, I think, at the beginning of December, and I didn't want to trust the mail, so I just got Stone Coat through Amazon in 2 days.
I was gonna say USPS doesn't ship. I'm not USPS. CCDIY doesn't ship USPS. They ship UPS and FedEx.
I think I remember that now that you say it.
Yeah, because they don't trust USPS.
Not right now.
I don't blame them. I don't blame them either. I wouldn't trust USPS with a dead dog right now.
There's one spot I'm having a hard time with.
See, the hard thing I have the hardest time with on the brush strokes is feeling like I got the stroke to be good enough, but not to blend the light and the dark color, and for it to not look like a sack of crap.
Yeah, I get that.
Brush stroke and I are not friends. if I am doing platinum, do I even want to base this cup? No, I don't. Would you concur?
Say what?
If I'm doing a full platinum cup on this, on silver, on basically like silver platinum, I don't even need to base this thing.
I wouldn't think so.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I don't wanna. But I will get a plate. And my spray pieces. You sound tired.
Yeah. And then I keep looking at it and I'm like, no, I want a little more off.
At some point, you're just gonna have all that damn paint off.
Oh. Just a little bit more.
Ugh, that Gorilla Glue smells like marinara sauce, I swear. Here, I'll move you over here. There we go. Ooh, I'm digging it.
It's getting there. I'll have to fix one spot, or I'll have to figure out what to do with that spot. I messed up in the spray paint, I think, before it even dried.
Yeah, you don't even really need, if you're doing platinum, you don't need a base.
No, that looks pretty.
It just needs to be practiced. Just needs to be practiced. Platinum's my favorite. I love platinum.
I'm going to look back at this and watch all the crazy faces I'm making.
Well, imagine how I feel. I'll look back and see all the horrible faces I was making while trying to figure out cricket all over again. I'm using Scal 5, which is like basically like WordPad, the WordPad of Word.
Ugh.
I mean, it's great for, because I found for some people that Silhouette is a little too complicated. And so like Shortcuts a Lot 5 is really great for those, for people that have a hard time with Silhouette because it's so user friendly, just like Cricut is. Because, and the only reason I have it on there is so I can do contour cuts if my silhouette goes down.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see why Cricut's not getting with the program and putting the option for contour cuts and knockouts in Cricut when we type in, like when we type everything in and then weld it and do all that jazz.
I
need to get with the program.
I really think I'll get a Cameo next time. I still have just the Cricut Explorer, just the original one. It works fine. There's like I don't have a lot of the problems that I hear everybody else talk about, but
I always have print and cut problems. That's the only real issue I ever have.
I know I tell people, I'm like, just figure out where your light needs to point, and once you figure out the lighting in your room, it'll work most of the time until you have to recalibrate.
Just turn all your lights off. Turn your lights off. Put the top down. And just relax. Set the mood for your Cricut. You basically have to set mood lighting for that print and cut. It's horrible.
Go stuff your face, Emily. probably do that after I'm done with this.
Let's see. We got 2 people in here. It's probably just me.
Probably.
Like, I'm trying to figure out what to do live here shortly because I have no idea what to do live anymore.
That's kind of where I was with this one. So I was like, well, at least this will give me a couple different days to do something.
Well, I need to go back and look. I need to go back and look and make a list of things that I've already done. So I hate repeating the same live like twice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I'll probably do a plaid V-split here shortly. A regular V-split.
I started a plaid V-split. I really like those templates. Did you get the template from that one lady?
From Linda Davis.
Oh goodness, I can't remember.
From LBP.
I got yeah. It worked pretty nice. I was a little hesitant that I wouldn't be able to make it work, but
those templates are a lifesaver. Oh, Jesus. Oh, such a long walk to the printer. It's such a long walk to the printer, though. I have to print things, but I don't want to walk to the printer.
okay, I gotta take a coffee break for a second.
Oh, blame you. Let's see here. How big should we make one? Like 5 inches wide. This is what I'm feeling. Or 4.5 wide is perfect. How tall should it be? 6. 6 tall. Make her a little bit smaller. 4.3. That'll work. That'll work. That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
My dog sometimes looks like Donkey, so that's what I always tell her. She just gets this dumb look on her face and looks at me.
My dog looks like Donkey. And I'm sorry, he smells like Donkey because he's old and gross and nasty.
Keep hearing them bark in the backyard. They're being naughty.
Naughty puppies. The naughty pups. Mine get that way too. They get naughty.
Well, we always have kids, like, we live right next to a field. Like, we're on the end of the block, and so we always have kids running right next to our fence.
So this is going to be interesting. So because my computer crashed, I no longer have like Bluetooth connected cutting
Oh.
or printing. So this print and cut's going to be fun because we're going to have to print it, save it, and then go back in and cut it. Yeah, it's going to be super fun. We need some white water slide. Or do I do it on printable vinyl?
I'm one of those people, I prefer printable vinyl over white water slide. And I don't know if I just haven't found a good brand since I've gotten a laser printer.
Well, my thing with printable vinyl is that there are so printable vinyl is gonna be the way to go. It's thicker. It's thicker. I was like, I have so many really fine, like fine detail points in this. I was like, oh yeah, printable vinyl is gonna be the way to go on that. My daughter always wants me to make her a bunch of stickers with the printable vinyl, and I tell her, no, honey, that's not what this is for. She doesn't get it at all. Mom, but you have the paper. Yes, but that doesn't mean mommy wants to share the paper.
Michael just always wants a new blanket every week. He has like 20 dang blankets in his bed.
Is he one of those kids that likes the pressure from all the blankets?
He does like my weighted blanket, but he doesn't even sleep with most of them on top of him. He has a bunk bed and he like makes a nest on the top with all of his blankets. So all the blankets surround him.
Hey, he is one with the blankets.
That's what he thinks, I suppose.
The blankets are his friends. Kind of like in The Good Dinosaur when they meet that other dinosaur that's like hoarding all the animals.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's Michael, but he's a dinosaur but with blankets instead. If I name him, I keep him. That's your son. If we name the blanket, he gets to keep it.
Okay, now I really think I'm almost done.
Good. It's good to be almost done. Come on, printer, connect. Connect to the laptop. Connect to the old laptop, please. Be nice. Connect. I feel like I need to offer this thing a sacrifice or something.
Mm-hmm. I prayed to the printer gods the other day because I had to pull out my old inkjet, and I guess I stored it sideways with ink still in it.
Ooh, that's
But
fun.
I really needed it because nowhere in town had the black laser that I needed, and
Toner cartridge.
thankfully it worked.
Yes, we connected. We connected. Yes. Well, I'm happy it worked. I know that's on my list of things to get as well as a laser printer. But after I figure out my storage issues I have over here at my craft room, because I work in my dining room, so I have to tear down my craft room daily.
Oh.
Yeah. Because we're all virtual school over here. It's horrible.
Yeah, people always offer me, like, they're like, here, take this sewing machine. And I'm like, no, I don't have any more room.
I mean, you can just tell them to send it to me. Oh, wait until you see this Wonder Woman after she's printed. Ooh, it's Peyton.
Hi, Peyton.
Hey, Peyton, check it out. Jesus, my dog smells like he's dying. Bam.
Ooh.
She's pretty. She's wonderful. What you have going there does not look like it's fun. It looks very, very unfun. That squeaky noise. That's how you know you got the epoxy for sure. Squeak, squeak,
That's
squeak.
how you know my elbow's working real hard, is when it's squeaking.
Oh, it sounds like you got mice over there or something.
No, I'd be screaming. I'm one of those people, like a cartoon, I will jump on the nearest thing to me that will get me off of the floor.
It's just a mouse.
You know what?
They can't eat
I
you.
know I can't, but it's just like the thing that I'm like deathly afraid of, and I know it's a phobia, is I am deathly afraid of butterflies. They make me, if they get too close to me, I will like start hyperventilating. I've passed out before.
Oh, I'm so sorry to laugh at you.
So it all started in kindergarten when they took us to the butterfly pavilion in Denver, and they kept landing on me. And the lady's like, "Oh, they eat your dead skin when they land on you." And so my 5-year-old mind is
What you heard is they
envisioning all these butterflies eating me. And I know it's silly now, but I just still panic.
So I need to make you an evil butterfly cup.
And like spiders and stuff like that, spiders I can handle. That stuff, it's butterflies is cool.
My husband won't do spiders.
Yeah, I'm the spider person in the house. But then he tells me, he's like, well, you need to take it out to the garden. And I say, no. If I have to take care of the spiders, I'm going to take care of it the way I want to take care of it.
It's getting killed.
Attack of the Evil Butterfly. Oh. I think they smell fear too, because they always seem to find me.
They gravitate to you. Already printed. We're going to set my base material. Oh, now you're over here looking at my legs. Sorry.
I need more glitter shelves.
I've got two, and then I got another one there. I got room for like 3 more. I have this whole corner of glitter.
Yeah.
I just buy the spice racks off of Amazon.
I probably need to do that, but then I need to convince Brandon to take down all the action figures and boxes that are on the wall. Because this used to be what we called our nerd room, where all our Legos and collectibles and Magic the Gathering card stuff was, but that has since changed.
Gotcha.
He didn't want glitter on his Legos.
Maybe you don't want Legos on your glitter.
I never realized how expensive Legos were until I started dating him. and I bought him the Ghostbusters house for Christmas one year. I was like $350. It
It's
blows my mind.
insane. It's crazy. I'm really happy my husband's not into Legos. He's just into cars, and I think that might be just as expensive as
Probably.
Legos. Like this man and his Mustang, I swear. So right now, I put a little like bug in his ear that he should find a chassis and a body kit so he can go ahead and make an RC car version of his '04 Cobra Terminator because they don't make it. So now he's determined next off season to make an RC car that matches his car exactly.
That's actually pretty cool.
Decals and all. I just imagine how cool that would be going to car meets. It's like a little tiny replica.
A little mini.
Yeah, it'd be like little like Russian nesting dolls of cars. It looks like my neighbor got a jet ski for Christmas. Yeah, they're pulling in a jet ski with their minivan.
Hi, Erica.
This dude obviously does not know how to back something up. Damn. What does Erica have to say? Hopefully good thing. She says hi. Oh. Where's my mat protector? Shit. What's up, Will? Your finger's still sore? Let me see. Oh, it'll be okay. Let me kiss it better.
Kisses don't work.
Kisses don't work?
Kisses
Sorry.
don't work.
My
Yeah, we've been live for about an hour. It started as just my brushstroke, but I'm sure a lot of people are busy, so. Hi.
That's Janelle. Hey, I'm trying to find my mat protector. I love you very much. You know that? You want to make a cup tonight, kiddo? Yeah? My kid makes cups.
Yeah.
I kept asking her what she wanted to make for her grandpa for Christmas, and she's like, I want to make another ice baby cup. I was like, Jesus, no. This girl and her vanilla ice, I swear.
That was a good cup.
That was a damn good cup. I felt really, like, I don't know. I had feelings about that cup and how well that cup turned out and the fact that it wasn't mine. She still uses her Nickelodeon cup. It's up in the cabinet.
Oh, good.
Yeah, my husband saw that. He's like, no, that's a cup. It's got texture. I was like, Tyler, just shut it. Just stop while
We
you're
have a
ahead.
friend that keeps asking for one, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it one day.
I'll get to it one day. Exactly. I'll get to it when I get to it. That 90s challenge was pretty amazing, though. That was a good time.
Thinking back, I wished for myself I would have made a Night at the Roxbury cup.
There you go.
That was one of my favorite parts. Well, I guess, or was that early 2000s? Was that 90s or 2000s?
I think it was like late 90s, early 2000s.
Michael even loves that movie now.
I think. Like, I did a Rocco's Modern Life one. Lily, Elsa's not Elsa's not 90s, baby. I don't know where my protective mat went. harness. Well, this is when you have the 24-inch mat, you can't find your protective mat, which all you do is you put a 12-inch mat cover on one side, on the end, and then you just butt them up and you do them like this. You just share the top cover. There you go. What? What about you and our friend and what?
I shouldn't. I did a Snoop Tupac Biggie Cup. Oh. Snoop Tupac and Biggie Cup.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, do that.
Or a TLC cup.
I mean, I'm partial
No
to
scrubs
Backstreet
cup.
Boys, you know.
That would be pretty cool too. Do a Backstreet Boys and Sync cup. Just do a boy band cup challenge.
Yes. I loved me some boy bands. I'd probably still go see Backstreet Boys in concert.
I would too. I don't blame you. Lily's over, she's like, we gotta get a cup and put Poxy on it. And put our pictures on it. Oh, the Bitmoji pictures?
That was the first Tumblr I ever made, I made my Bitmoji Tumblr.
Like, Lily has a Bitmoji. Peyton made her some Bitmoji stickers that I need to print off. But I'm thinking about just doing it on a water slide and just making Lily her own little, like, Bitmoji cup.
Can I put a mask on now?
Because.
Alright, I think it's done. It's good enough.
Yay! Her brushstroke tumbler's done, Lily. Say yay!
Now I just need to cut the decal.
What decal's going on there?
I'm just doing a really simple live by the sun and love by the moon one.
Oh, that'll be cute.
And I might use this.
Ooh, I'm digging that. I like that foil.
Might be too skinny. But
One of them buttons right here. I'm thinking.
Is Mr. Sam over there bringing home stuff for his daughter?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Child.
we take both. Both pupils.
Okay.
Excuse me.
You're lucky you're cute. You know that, kid?
Mm-hmm. My feet can do fast.
Where's Titus?
Excuse me. Upstairs.
He's upstairs?
Uh-huh.
Then why can I smell him?
Yeah, me too. Titus, come down.
Titus, come downstairs.
They can eat that side cheese. I found my best thing. The cheese is red. The white cheese.
I think she's gorgeous. I don't know about you.
yeah, I think it looks good.
My mommy has no mask.
No, she's wearing a mask.
Why?
Because I told her to.
I think it's so funny every time we watch something on TV that Mike, like game show, Michael's like, they're supposed to be wearing masks. And I'm like, Michael, this show probably was made before this happened.
Or the vid. My mother-in-law's a nurse. And Lily stayed up in New York for a big chunk of the summer with Papa and Grandma and hung out and spent time with her cousins because that's where all of our family's at. And I was one kid short, which was kind of nice. And since Grandma's a nurse, she was like, oh, no, we need to make sure to wash our hands and do everything, blah, 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 blah. And I brought my kid home, and she's like, "We have to wash our hands all the time." And I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" I was I left her up there, a little girl, and came back like a full-grown hypochondriac Karen.
That's funny. Oh, I guess I need to plug my Cricut in.
That might be slightly helpful.
Excuse me.
Your excuse, baby. Oh, Jesus.
Excuse me.
Take your Belgian self elsewhere. Go, go, go. Child, you're nasty. So are we feeling what? Blue and then white on top, right? Yeah, that's what
I
we're
like
feeling.
that.
You feel good? Or you don't feel good? Then go lay down if you don't feel so good. That sounds like a cricket if I've ever heard one.
Yep.
Oh, you're so funny.
Yeah.
I'm using mine too, so I don't feel bad. I need to order new mats. My mats are getting all skanky and gross.
Yeah, I use painter's tape to hold my vinyl down right now.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
I lost my weeding tool after 2 years, so I finally bought a new weeding tool after 2 years.
I'm a big fan. I love the pin
I
pens.
tried that,
I
and
love them.
it didn't work well for me.
So I like these weeding tools, don't get me wrong. But I really like the one that has the little like the little hook at the top so I can push and
That was
pull.
like my last one that I had. This one's not like that.
Oh. Ellie, what are you doing? Dance dancing? You're silly. What kind of cup you gotta make tonight, kiddo?
Think a cotton rainbow.
A rainbow?
A cotton one.
A what? A golden one?
A cotton rainbow cup.
Apparently she's gonna make a golden rainbow.
Cup.
A golden rainbow.
I don't know what a golden rainbow cup. Don't know what that is. You're crazy, kid. Have you done anything with the December box yet?
That's what I did the plaid bee split with.
Okay.
What's that doing?
I did a plaid bee split with the December box too. I used Yasu, and one of the ones that was long and I can't pronounce.
Yeah, I used Centaur and Pontus.
Ooh.
And then I used Zeus for like the main solid color, and I really like that color.
Nice.
I
really like Yasu. That's like the best dark green.
Yeah, it looked really pretty.
It's gorgeous. What are you doing? Why are you watching it? It's just cutting out letters. That's it.
Oh. Everybody wants to go.
You're crazy. You know that?
Ah!
No. I'll send you this kid. She crafts.
No. I'm good with my moody little pre-teenager.
She crafts though.
That is true. Michael's not like he gets over it real quick.
Cassie will spend all day. Lily will spend all day in the craft room if you let her. She wants to make a forky cup with googly eyes.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Does it have some letters?
This one's half my letters.
It has letters and circles, things to count with, right? Okay. kid. Chill.
We do the city dance.
You're driving me nuts, kiddo.
Da, 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 da.
You're so silly.
We do the silly dance. Da, 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 da.
Oh my goodness. I need to send you to Grandma's.
We see the ladders. We not see the ladders, Mom.
I know, but it's because there's vinyl around the letters, baby.
We see them now. That's what you do. You put them now.
This is just the offset for the letters. That's all it is. So have you found, like, so I haven't even put facet on that platinum cut yet, but I'm finding that if I'm cutting stuff anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and size stuff out and cut it before I'm ready to put it on. And then I have a little bit more, I don't know how to put it, like,
Mom, look, I
Get
put
up.
my hand in the pocket.
a little bit more get up and go when it comes to making my cups, because I don't have to sit there and dread decal day
Yeah, that's true.
when it comes to this cup.
Mom,
What, Will?
look, Daddy.
I see you. You're crazy, girl.
I found my arm in my demo pockets, and their hat Ricardo,
Okay, Will.
and I'm on my hand inside it,
Oh,
and that hurts my hand.
I don't know about you, but I dread decal day.
I feel like lately I've just had to do decal day every day because I have 6 cups going like constantly.
Not me.
I just haven't had like the get up and go to really
What's this?
to make really.
What's that?
After like the Christmas orders, I just
Mom,
haven't
what's
had.
that? What's that in the can?
Lily,
And
those are mints. Get your hand
Part
out.
of like when I do my decals, a lot of it I do during my afternoon meetings on Zoom. So I weed all of it while I'm listening to everybody talk during the meeting.
Oh, there you go. Cinnamon. Might be kind of spicy. You only need one at a time, kid. You don't need 3 Altoids in your face at one time.
It's not spicy.
That would be nice if I could just weed while I'm on the Zoom call. That'd make my life easy.
Yeah, it works pretty nice.
Don't. It's a no.
Okay, I see that, baby.
You get those food here. Like, oh my god.
Yes, I can.
Happy.
Pick it up, Lillian.
Oh. All right.
Don't get it under my pizza. Like that's
Oh, you found the long one? Where was it? On the floor?
I put it on my box and laughing. The father see it.
She's obsessed with putting things on her bottom and wagging them like a tail.
Yeah.
That's silly.
Yeah. Lily, hey. I love you very much.
Yeah.
I love you so much. I don't need you all over me all the time, baby. Especially while I have scissors and a pin pen.
A pin pen and a scissors.
They're sharp.
Stop.
Sharp. Yep. I don't want to stab anyone with them.
I need those. Now that timer is super white. And that's place.
This vinyl is super white.
I think I see it.
Well, it is white vinyl, so.
And that
Okay, look,
right.
look. The back. Yeah, the backing is white. Hey, Lil, will you please stop? Thanks.
Okay.
Ugh, vinyl. I hate working with vinyl. Vinyl is my nemesis.
I don't mind it most of the time.
Here's the fun part. Making sure we get to keep the eyes on here. This is where the pin pen comes in handy. That you hate so much.
I really thought I would like it when I got it. Just like I thought I'd like that ring weeding tool holder, but my fingers are so small that I have to like hold it on my finger.
Oh, I have fat fingers, so it'd be perfect for me. Like, I really need some good stab and grab tweezers. That's what I really need. Good stab and grabs will go a long way. I'll tell you that much. A good pair of stab and grabs will make you a happy camper.
I probably would use those, but I always forget to look at things like that when I'm at the store.
I just usually add them to my
To your Amazon?
Hey, look. No, whenever I order vinyl.
Oh.
Like, it's like if you order from like Vinyl Packs or my craft stores, and the accessories are usually weeding tools to go with the vinyl. Now we gotta start doing stuff for spring. Now that we're through Christmas, now I feel like I have to start getting a jump start on spring stuff.
I still have. I took some orders at the last craft show I was at, but they knew that they weren't getting them before Christmas.
That's good.
I like the way the scissors.
Those little scissors are sharp as hell.
Right.
So let's not play with the little scissors, Lily. Hey, Lil, how about you get out of the dining room, please? Lily. Lillian. Out. Thank you. Out. I am almost done, okay, honey?
I know, I'm just about done with this one. Throw some facet on it real quick.
Okay, so I'll take care of your hair here in a minute, baby. Lillian thinks she needs to brush her hair 5 million times a day,
Well, that's okay.
but she wants to tell you every time she brushes her hair.
Of course.
It's special, to say the least. I sit there and go, I'm so proud of you for taking care of your personal hygiene, dear.
A wing weeded. Oh, let me see if I can even find it.
I weeded them down.
Peyton, do you know, like, I think what they're originally used for is like nail polish holders, the weeding rings. Is that what they're?
Yeah. Yeah, they're used to hold like the nail
Yeah, so it's
polish.
like a little silicone ring
thingies.
that you hold up here, and it almost looks like a ring pop. Almost looks like a ring pop, but it has little edges, so you can just stick your weeded pieces right in there, and it's supposed to make it go by faster. But apparently, if you have small fingers, it doesn't work. It makes it go by a lot slower. But I usually keep it right next to me, and when I do need to get some off real quick, I'll use it. But
Yeah, just pop it off in there.
yeah.
Yeah. So I have this little mat, and I just tape my offset down.
Mhm. That's a
I don't know if you're a taper. You tape it down so it doesn't shift. So when you go to put your text on, you can get it on there correctly the first time instead of doing it 5 times.
good idea.
I don't know if you're a taper or not.
Not usually. Sometimes if I think I'm gonna have a hard time placing it, sometimes I'll just put the offset down first and then on the cup and then just put the other part on from there.
Throw it on there.
I messed up part of my decal, so I'm trying to contour it, so I only have to cut what I need.
Oh, gotcha. I'm a big fan of the 0.05 and 0.07 offset. I like the smaller ones. So I'm a little persnickety about them, to say the least.
Oh.
Okay. And then that. Oops, how did I forget that part? How did I forget to read that? Goodness gracious. There you go.
I'll put it on my silhouette mat. Oh, that's a good idea too.
What?
I think she's saying she puts her weeding pieces, trash pieces on her silhouette mat. Oh wait, no, maybe she's talking about the offset. That makes more sense.
Yeah, because it sticks down. But yeah. Now that I have these done, I can just put them in a file folder together with my order form for this particular order and just pull it out when I'm ready. That's how I do it.
Mommy, please stop it on your. Please stop in your room.
Yeah, that's fine. And that's my little organization hack.
Well, you're better than I am.
So I use a binder that has like the clear inserts. And then I have the order forms that go in there. My order forms also have like steps on them. And from there, I'll just stick these behind the order form in the clear insert and be good to go. I know where everything's at.
Oops. I did not mean to slam that down. Okay.
I think I need to recalibrate this darn Cricut.
Oh, look over here.
My print and cut's not being very precise.
Yeah, I've figured I usually have to calibrate mine like once every like 10 or 15 cuts.
I love it when you put add bleed to avoid getting like a and the bleed is orange. I wanted a really crisp, clean black line for my bleed. That's what I wanted, not what I got.
Oh, there's a guy right in the bike. What is this bag coming from? Right. I don't know. Is that a corner?
All right. I think I'm ready to throw facet on this one.
Perfect.
I got my contact.
Got a bunch of trash now.
Let's see. Where am I going to set it?
Well, I'm gonna go. I'm ready to go get my kids up.
Yeah, as soon as I get this on, I'm about to hop off too, so.
Okay. Well, thank you for letting me join your broadcast.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was nice having somebody to chit chat with while you were
Yes,
cupping?
it was.
Well, anytime.
All right. Well, you have a good rest of your day. And I'm sure
I
we'll
will.
talk to you
Thank you
soon.
so much. Sounds good.
Bye. And then I'm just going to do here's kind of where I'm at. See if we can get some more light over here. And then I know I'm not going to need too much for just this one cup, so I do eyeball a lot when I'm mixing my epoxy. I haven't ever had an issue. Usually I'll use medicine cups anyway, just to make it more helpful, but I'm out and all I have are these big cups, and so I'm eyeballing my ratio and mixture. Some people can do it, some people can't, that's okay. And I'm not gonna lie, when I mix my epoxy, some of you who have already watched me know, I just mix and mix and mix and mix. I don't really care about air bubbles because the torch that I use takes them right away. So this is Stone Coat Quick Coat, not Fast Set. I keep calling it Fast Set. I need to order more Fast Set, so this is the Stone Coat. I don't mind it. I think it works just as well. The only reason why I usually choose regular Fast Set over this is because from what I understand, the Stone Coat Quick Coat does not have any at all, none, zero zip UV protection. And even though I'm going to put a top coat, of course, on top of it, I still just would feel better with some added UV protection in it. So I'm just going to get this on real quick. And I think I might actually add a little bit of my favorite white from CDTC. That was probably way too much. I said a little bit. We'll see what this. All right. Now I'm going to take my torch. And I just move it really quickly back and forth. All right. Let me see if I can just flip you around. And this is what we have. So that's pretty much it. But if you have any questions after watching, just let me know. There are 2 other parts to this live besides just today. And I know today was pretty boring. It's just a lot of elbow grease and scrubbing that paint off. But if you'd like to see the other first 2 lives of how I make the brush stroke pattern and also applying that, go back to the events tab and you can look back at past events. Look for my name, look for the brushstroke tumbler, and you'll see kind of how I started this.